Okay, this video is all about the spawns in Hang 'em High, except for random spawns, because I've already done a video for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk around. I'm going to show you if you're in these general areas, this is where you should spawn. So you'll see me, I'm just going to go walk right up and look, and that's where your teammate, if you're playing a 2v2 in Hang 'em High, this is where your teammate should spawn, or one of the few spawns around this area. So you see this one, there's like 3 spawns right here. There's one at the bottom of this ramp, one at the top of the ramp, and one in the corner. So you can get one of those 3 depending on where you're at. So I'm like I said, I'm just walking around. I'm showing the normal spawns you could get without randoms involved. Because of this, you'll actually see that I avoid a large portion of this map. Why do I do that? Because there are a ton of randoms in this map. If you're not sure what a random is, you can see in a lot of my other videos I talk about them, but it's basically in a 2v2 spawn, you block a spawn or you stand in a spot where there's no other spawn near it. In Halo 1, you spawn next to your teammate. So think of it like an orb surrounding you, and when your teammate's dead, imagine a sphere surrounding your body. Your teammate can spawn in any of the spawn points within that sphere. The closer the spawn point is to you, the better chance they have. That's the best way to explain it. So you see, I'm just walking around showing you where these people are spawning. Here's a little fun fact for you. So I noticed on Master Chief Collection, a lot of Hang 'em games end when people spawn here at Red Shotgun and they don't leave. And they don't try to die, they try to stay alive, and they don't know randoms. So guess what happens? Good players keep one of you alive, and you just die constantly, over and over, because you can't get out of red unless you go to a random or you both die. It's just, and there's no cover. There's no real way out of there unless you both die or you get a random quick enough. You can go up into red base, but unless you give a random from there, guess what? You're all just spawning over and over again at red. So red base is not where you want to be, by the way. So as you can see, I'm just walking up. I'm just showing the spawns. This is my wife playing with me, just killing herself over and over for the benefit of all of you, so I can show you the spawns and Hang 'em High. As you've noticed, I've literally not even touched the entire middle of this map, because if you're anywhere in the middle of this map, your teammate will go to random spawn. Now when I say random spawn, I mean literally just a random spawn point in the map. I have an entire separate video dedicated only to the random spawns in this map. There are so many, it required its own video. It's older, so so right now you see, like right there, they could have spawned bottom of the cloak ramp, to my left in that back corner. So right now I think I'm going to walk up top red and show you that if you're up top red, you spawn bottom red, unless you're in one of the randoms. And I don't specifically show you the randoms because, like I said, I have an entire different video for that. Now keep in mind, I know a lot of people on Master Chief Collection aren't playing, the 2v2 playlist isn't live yet, pretty much. It's there, but you don't always get 2v2, sometimes you get 3v3s. So when that happens, you can't really directly control spawns like you can in a 2v2, because it'll base your spawns off your other teammate's spawn as well. So just keep that in mind. When it's 2v2, you directly control your teammate's spawn all the time. So as you can see, I'm still just wandering around showing you the spawns. When the 2v2 playlist launches, though, you'll want to know all these spawns, or just the general idea. I don't think I touch a couple of the spawns, but I hit the general areas. So right there, you see how, so if you spawn down there and your teammate dies too, just stand in that corner, you'll spawn him up with a blue pistol. As you can see, my teammate is up there humping the ground. That's where they spawn. And I think I show you the opposite right now. If you block that spawn, they spawn bottom. Yeah, I do. So I don't get over here quick enough, but I spawn them here again. So they kill themselves. So last time I was down in the corner, I spawned them up. Now I'm blocking the spawn, and they spawn down. There's only 2 spawns in that zone, so you're going to get one or the other. Now I'm just going to walk around and show you. So like if you're out here shooting people down in blue tombstones or down at red, this is where your teammate's going to spawn every time. So just take note of that. They're going to spawn down there in trench, which is a terrible place to be normally. And they're just going to get destroyed if the other team is aware at all. If you just back up a little bit, they'll get that blue pistol spawn. Just one of the things to think about. Right here, I'm just showing some of the spawns at top blue. They should spawn top of this ramp. Now I'm going to walk forward. They'll spawn top of this very top, right here in the center to my left. If you block that spawn, it's a random, but I don't show you that in this video. Again, I highly recommend, if you really like Hang 'em High, or you want to know the random spawns, watch my other video. I don't even touch on them in this video at all. specifically because there's another video. So here's where I'm out. So a lot of people will come out here and they'll shoot down at people in blue tombs. That's not a great idea, because if the other team is smart at all, your teammate can spawn at blue shotgun then, or down here, down at the bottom of close ramp, which is where my teammate just spawned just now. If you're at top, just looking out down the bottom. So keep that in mind, because a good team will just take cover for a second and nade that spawn. I mean, they're probably going to die still. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the tunnel right now, but... So now I'm just going to show you when you're in tunnel where your teammate spawns. So you see, did you notice how when I was halfway up closed ramp, they spawned top? You'll get a lot of free kills like that. If you have one guy down and you know the other guy rushed close, just look at that top spawn on the front of blue base and you can kill him pretty quickly. It's hard to get cover from there. So you see, I'm just wandering through here. So if you ever see someone, you kill somebody a couple times, they're spawning top blue, you don't know where their teammate is, newsflash, they're probably in tunnels, just creeping around. See, they're going to spawn down in trench now in front of me. It's pretty straightforward in hang 'em, as far as when you take randoms out of it. That's the thing about hang 'em though, like half the maps are random. It's ridiculous, to be totally honest. There's no other map like hang 'em in the game, as far as 2v2 maps at least. And did you see that? I stood in a random. You see they spawned across the map, nowhere near me. That's just kind of a little hint. There you go.